Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel? Well, it's all about crochet. Sometimes I might talk about yarn or a gadget or something fun happening in the yarny community. Talk about my life, sports, the weather. You just never know. We're just yarny friends hanging out, having a good time for a few minutes, 3 or 4 times a week. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me. We've made it to the weekend. Everybody have plans this weekend? It seems like the fall festivals season is kind of ramping up. I've noticed even in Florida, there's a lot of fall festivals happening. Everybody's doing their apple picking and their pumpkin picking, and it's that time of year for, you know, the fall festivals, time to get outside. It's actually, the weather here in Florida is actually beautiful. It's the perfect time of year for a festival. Woke up this morning, it was in the 60s. It's in the 70s now. Probably going to get into the low 80s, but then right back off into the 70s. So it's going to be an open the windows and doors kind of day. I'm loving those kind of days. They're few and far between here in Florida. I have to say, that is the one thing I miss about living in Indiana. We have that long season where we can have the windows and doors open before we have to close it for the heat or for the cold. Here, it's not so long, because, you know, you got a few weeks where it's beautiful and then you're right back to it's cold and you got to close the doors. I'm not complaining. I love living in Florida. But there are times when I miss living in Indiana. Growing up on the tip of Lake Michigan was yeah, it was pretty amazing. And yeah, there's times when I miss it. But then I remember the times when there's 17 feet of snow and the air temperature's negative 35, and then I don't miss it. Or that you go 14 to 18 days in a row without seeing the sun. Yeah, I don't miss that either. So anyway, what's going on, you guys? So today, as you can see, I'm still working on my Nana June's blessing blanket. I did, I knew I had a third one. I found my third bobbin. So I don't know that I'm going to have to use the NACO Mona Lisa. Somebody, Regina, one of my really good subscribers who comments all the time, thanks Regina, hi. She commented that she used a little over 1,000 yards to do hers. So I think between the 3 bobbins, I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to have to break into the NACO Mona Lisa, which is perfectly fine with me. I did have to break into the third one on the dark color because I was almost finished with a complete round and I ran out on the second bobbin of the dark color, and I don't want to switch colors mid-round. So I'm going to finish this round, which is the rest of this side and then all of this side. Wait, did I go past? Yeah. This side and then this side, and then I'm going to switch back to the other color. Then I'll go back to the marled color where it's the 2 colors together. But I don't want to switch colors mid-round. I don't color control a whole lot, but for some reason this blanket, it just seems like I really want it to I want it to be symmetrical and not changing colors mid-round. You know, there's some times where that look is okay, but for me, for this particular blanket, I really don't want it to do that. So I am color controlling just a tad. I'll finish this round and then switch to the next color and see how far I can get on the next couple of rounds with that color. And then make sure that I'm not, but isn't this turning out pretty? I'm probably getting pretty close to getting this finished. Probably another couple of rounds to go. Somebody, Regina, again, she said 32, she did 32 rounds with a 6mm hook. I'm using a 5.5mm because this yarn is a little bit thinner, so I'm probably gonna have to make a few more rounds than her. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm on round 30. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go probably a little bit more than 32 rounds. I think what I'll do is I'm on the cluster of 4 rounds. I'm on the last row of those 2 rounds, and I think so. Then I go to the 2 twins in a stitch rows, and then to the X rows, and then I think I'll end on probably be able to end on the 4 rows, the 4 in a space row, like the granny square plus run kind of row. I don't know what he calls this row. Just 4 double crochets in the space. I don't know. Granny plus 1. So I think that's probably as big as it'll get. So I don't have much longer to do on this one. It is, taking me longer and longer to get around one side, but that's to be expected, right? So I'm working on this. So I'm hoping to have this done this weekend. So I'll probably spend a little more time with it this afternoon and get it so that this project is done. Then I've started another project, a Tunisian project, actually 2 Tunisian projects. I showed you the Bahamas wrap that I'm working on, that I'm doing TL Yarn Crafts pattern, and this is stuck. Stop. Okay. I'm doing this one, which is chevrons. Look at me go doing a chevron, and I do love doing this pattern. I haven't touched it since yesterday afternoon, but last night I wanted to start something new. So I was looking through some of the patterns that I already own, and I had one in my favorites, and I'm like, I swear I bought this. And then I went back and I realized, yes, I did. So there's a book that I bought from Amazon. I'm trying to find my Kindle on my phone. Oh, where is it at? There it is. It's downloading. Why is that blowing in my face? Okay, come on now. Come on. This is, oh, come on. Having a day, you guys. Sorry. Here's the book that I bought on Mike. It was a Kindle book, but you can get it in hardback. You can get it in, I don't know if you can get a paperback or not, but this is Exploring Tunisian Crochet by Lori Harrison. She's also known as, and I don't know how you say, Aklori, Aklori, designs. And she has these beautiful patterns in this book. And I picked out the one called the Wild Berry Shawl. And it's a beautiful, you're using simple stitches in the solid section, and then there's some beautiful lace work done. And I picked that out. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to make that, haven't decided if this is going to be my Billy auction item, but I'm using Yarn Bee Must Be Merino in this beautiful dusty rose. This comes out looking brown on camera, but it's really that dusty mauvey brownish pink, but it definitely reads more pink than brown. I don't know why the camera picks it up so brown, but you can definitely tell this is a pink. It's definitely a dusty rose color. And I started this last night. Come on now, let's not be hasty here. This is how far I got. I started the first section, and I got started on the lace section, and it's just turning out. And this yarn is so squishy soft. This is gonna make a really nice warm your shoulders wrap. This Must Be Merino it's a DK weight yarn. There's 222 yards. I don't think you can get this anymore. This was on one of the Hobby Lobby clearances a couple years ago. But it's 50% merino, 25 acrylic, and 25 nylon. So it's got this amazing squish factor to it. So pretty. So I'm going to be doing this. This pattern is not difficult. I really am enjoying this one a lot. It's very engaging. God, my hair looks terrible today, you guys. I have 5 balls of this, so I have, you know, well over 1,000 yards. I probably, because the shawl in the book says you need 800 yards, I might make it an extra wider. I might go a couple extra sections to make it wider. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I think it's a beautiful pattern, and it's very well written, and I do love her designs. So working on that. I'm working on that. I'm almost done with my socks. Those will be done by the end of the month. For sure, I will have a pair of socks done by the time October is done. So now here's where I'm coming to you as a friend. Remember this? This is the ball of yarn that I created with all of my green minis. Well, not all of them, but a bunch of green minis. I think there's 26 minis, 20 gram minis in here. 2 of the undyed, and then the rest are greens, solids and variegateds in all different colors. I want to use this so badly, but I haven't been able to find the right pattern. I don't want to do a Tunisian pattern. I want to do traditional crochet. But I have not been able to find a pattern that speaks to me. I want something, I don't want like a 1 row repeat or a 2 row repeat. I want something that is really engaging, where I'm changing every couple of rows what I'm doing. I want some beautiful texture. I want some beautiful stitch work. I'm not afraid of front posts and back posts and all of that. I want something amazing. So send me your ideas. Show me what you've got. If you've got pictures of things that you've done, post them on Facebook. I don't want to do grannies either. I granny square. I have a granny square shawl going, and I tend to get bored with it. So it's been sitting for a while. So show me what you got. Show me, what is your favorite? What is your go-to? And if you've got a tutorial, if it's a pattern, whatever, give me your best suggestion for this beautiful green and cream shawl that I've made this giant, it's like a mush ball. It's really big. If you're a Midwestern, you know what a mush ball is. This is like a 16-ounce mush ball. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you what was one of your favorite shawls that you did with fingering weight yarn. Mind you, this is fingering weight, so it's got to be for a fingering weight yarn. Let me know what you might suggest for me to use that. So those are my projects for this weekend. Finishing Nana June, working on the wild berries, and working on my Bahamas wrap. Those are going to be my 3 projects, unless somebody comes up with an amazing project for me to do with the greens and to start a traditional crochet project. So with that, you guys, I'm going to let you get back to your Friday. Go IU. Go Tennessee. Notre Dame's off this week, so it's just an IU Tennessee weekend. Bears have the... Where are they playing this weekend? Baltimore, I believe, on Sunday. World Series starts tonight. So it's going to be another sports-filled weekend around here. And it's going to be beautiful weather. I'm hoping to get some outside time and, you know, just enjoy a really laid-back weekend. So remember, guys, take a few minutes for yourself. It's going to be okay. You deserve a few minutes of me time. Take a deep breath, read a book, crochet, do something for yourself. Do something every day that makes you smile. It's going to be okay. But above all, be kind to everyone out there. You just never know what they're going through. And I will talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.